Hi Leo, welcome to your love reading for August 2022. Let's go ahead and see what the universe wants to tell you about your love life. I'm going to give these cards a really good shuffle, so let's go ahead and begin. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the messages are. If you can't see the bottom row, I'll lower the camera here in a minute. Okay, so let's stop here. Make sure that you can see all the cards that I've pulled. Okay, so you definitely have a lot going on here. See, you do have, just kind of seeing what zodiac signs I see here. With the death card, this can be the sign of Scorpio. With the lovers, this can be the sign of Gemini. So for some of you, you're possibly coming into the month. Perhaps a relationship has ended. You may have taken a break. Yeah, I see a relationship where it was almost impossible to be together. This could be because one or both of you were either in another relationship, or someone was married, or it was maybe a long distance relationship. I see a relationship where it was just impossible to make things work. And so maybe this relationship was over, things ended because there really was no other way. You may have stayed friends. Another thing that I see here, you may have stayed friends because I see communication here. Perhaps you were hopeful that maybe things would work out later on. Yeah, because kind of looking at the rest of the spread here, I see that somebody really didn't want to give up on this relationship. So, there could have been maybe after a relationship ended, maybe there were still, texts that were being sent. Um, there were still emails that were being sent, letters written, whatever that is. I see someone that didn't want to give up on the relationship. Um, and they spent, whoever this is, they spent a lot of nights trying to figure out what happened, how can I get this person back. Yeah, and there could even have been, because we have the Five of Swords here, somebody was even willing to play dirty to get this person back. Like, this is like a strong desire. Like, I'm not gonna let them go. You can't have them. Like, I'm gonna get this person back. I see, somebody was willing to play dirty to get the other person back. So it can be you or it can be the other person. It's hard to tell in a general reading, but it was like somebody was not gonna take no. It was just a relationship where it was just impossible. It's just what I'm seeing. It was impossible to be together. And so things ended. But I still see that somebody was trying to keep the relationship going, possibly by, small communication. Someone was not going to take no for an answer and spent a lot of time trying to figure out a way to keep this relationship moving forward. Yeah, I still see that, we've got the lovers here. This relationship is still what both parties want. That's what I see here. So it's not that they're like this person didn't love you and so, things ended because maybe they left you for someone else. Like that's not what I see here at all. It was just I don't know why, because a general reading, it was not possible to be together. Like there was just no way. There was just no way. Um, and I see here if it, if this helps at all, I see that I definitely get that both people are still emotionally invested in each other. Both people are still thinking of each other, even if someone moved on, and there is, just this, the sense of sadness, that things didn't work out, that they had to let go. But I still see persistence, like I'm not giving up on this person, even if I have to play dirty. It's just someone just feels stuck in where they're at, whether it's in another relationship, in a marriage, somebody just feels like there is nothing that I can do. There is no way that I can be with you, even though I love you. That's kind of what I see in these cards. I love you, but I can't be with you. And there's a sense of just kind of despair and agonizing, and somebody, even willing to play dirty to make this happen. Let me get a few more. So we've got Three of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and Four of Swords. Okay, so let's take a look at these. Yeah, so like I said, it's not a lack of love. It's more of like, I don't have any, there's no way to make things work. I still see, it's possible that in the month of August, there can be maybe a new, I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe this, a new plan to try to make things work. Because I see you, perhaps working together here in the Three of Pentacles, working together to find a solution to this. Perhaps there's, communication here that, where you guys are trying to figure out how to be together. I don't know. It kind of feels like this reading is like a forbidden love. Like for some reason, kind of a Romeo and Juliet thing. Like you can't be together. Like you want to be together, but you just can't. Like something or someone is in the way, and someone's willing to play dirty to get the person that they love. Yeah, and just kind of focusing on this, I'm just trying to take in everything that I'm seeing in this spread. Yeah, there's a lot of swords in the spread. Look at this. You've got Two of Swords, Nine of Swords, Five of Swords, Eight of Swords, Four of Swords. The swords represent thoughts, the mind. So I feel like both of you are thinking of each other. Both of you are thinking of each other. And I don't know, I just keep getting that someone is not going to give up. And another thing that I'm getting, I don't always get this, but yeah, it's almost like this is probably just for a small amount of Leos, where perhaps it's kind of like one-sided, like it could be someone you don't want to be with, and like they're not going to give up. They're going to try to find a way to get in touch with you. Like someone's not taking no for an answer. But for most of you, it's like it's someone where you both want to be together, but unfortunately someone or something is in the way. And I see some effort here. It can be that in the month of August, you guys talk and you try to come up with a plan, to kind of get at least some of these obstacles out of the way. There's just kind of expect that in August there can be, kind of just a little bit of progress. But I definitely see, I don't think that August is like a total waste, because, we've got the Four of Swords here. So this tells me, that someone is going to be doing, a lot of thinking, and it's going to be both people. It's going to be you, the person that feels stuck the most. They're going to be thinking, because like I said, there are so many swords here. It's like both of you are thinking of each other. And perhaps, there is some way that you guys are coming up with a solution to actually be together. Yeah, so this seems kind of dramatic. Let me just take a look here, see what else I get. Yeah, we've got the Four of Cups here. We've got the Four of Swords. For some of you, like this relationship, like the foundation of the relationship may not have been strong enough to kind of withstand whatever it is that's, kind of coming between you. Because that's just something I keep getting over and over. There is something that's keeping you apart where things just had to end, and someone's hands were just kind of, tied behind their back, and there were apologies, and there, the words, there is no other way, there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, so I mean, this reading is, I mean, it's pretty strange. I don't think I've ever, kind of done a reading where I've actually said someone is willing to play dirty to get you back. I don't know. I mean, it can be you. Maybe, somebody ended a relationship that they really didn't want to end, because that's like something that I see here that I think you definitely need to know. Somebody left you and you were like, why? How? We were close. We had a very strong connection. They may not have wanted to leave you. They may not have wanted to leave you. Maybe there was, something that you don't know, or maybe you do know. Maybe they were already married. Maybe their children, maybe their spouse found out. Somebody like backed off and they didn't want to. But there's still a lot of thinking both ways. You guys are both thinking of each other. And I see an effort. Again, it's just like, and if it's you, where this person still loves you, because I feel like somebody's communicating back and forth. And it can be one sided, like, kind of sending messages on Facebook or Instagram, like kind of sending messages or texts. They are reading them. They are reading them. They may not be replying, maybe because they feel that's just going to encourage you. Yeah, I just feel like somebody's just like, they're digging in their heels and saying, I don't care. I'm not going to give up. You can't have them. And I'm play dirty. If I have to, I'll play dirty to keep you. Yeah, so it seems pretty intense. And Leo is a pretty intense sign. Yeah, so it kind of seems like, a relationship that maybe you don't want to let go of, or a relationship that someone, maybe, that you left someone and this person is not going to let you go. Because I just see a lot of passion here with the Lovers card. And just like, I can't, I'm trapped. I can't be with you. I'm trapped. And then there's just, this sense of despair. But I see this person, they're trying to come up with an answer, trying to come up with a solution so that you guys can be together. Okay, Leo, this has been your love reading for August 2022. I am posting these love readings, after dark love readings, and I have been posting them daily, but I think I'm going to be posting them like maybe twice a week, so it doesn't kind of get boring, repetitive. You can find them on my main page on YouTube, or you can send me an email. So I'm posting those, and of course I will continue to post these monthly readings. Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed the reading, and I'll speak to you again soon.